Hi, this is the Reverend Stuart Schott, Trinity Church Manassas. I wanted to share a poem that the father of a friend of ours, Pastor Peter, posted and said that we could share. We're in a time of crisis, unlike any in my lifetime, maybe in almost 100 years. COVID-19 has taken over 100,000 lives and more to come. Unemployment, 1 out of 5 Americans have lost their jobs, 20%. We're in an education crisis, sort of on hiatus because it's summer and we don't know quite what it will look like in the fall, but we're definitely in an education crisis. And then an ongoing injustice in our society continues. All this has led together to fuel protests that were ignited by the death of George Floyd. I think that the energy, frustration of all this is what has merged into this. But this poem moved us, my wife and I wanted to share it. What does it mean to take a knee? If you are a child, the knee is something that is scraped while climbing trees, learning to walk, riding a bicycle. It is kissed better by mothers and grandmothers. It's something used by your bedside to talk to God and to be thankful for your many blessings. If you are the white officer, the knee is a tool of suppression. It's something that's pressed into the neck of who you are subduing. It shows them who is boss, who is control, who has the power. If you're George Floyd, the knee is the murder weapon. It robs you of air and life, suffocated if placed on you. It places you on the long list of others who've hung from trees, suffocated, long list of others who've been redlined, economically suffocated, long list of those who've had no air to breathe, in courtrooms, suffocated. And before you have cried your words, please, I can't breathe. If you're Colin Kaepernick, taking the knee is a plea and a prayer. It is using your position of wealth and fame to bring attention to the fact that many can't breathe. It's taken to remind the country of its best values. It's taken to show that some are being left out of the dream of liberty and justice for all. If you are Colin Kaepernick, the knee is turned on you. The message is sucked out of your lungs and twisted. The knee is twisted, a career-ending injury. The knee is twisted into an assault against the military. The knee is twisted into an assault on the flag. The knee is twisted into an insult on the anthem, on your respectful, prayerful knee. You are twisted into an enemy of the state, vilified, memified, castigated. Your promising career, reputation, and legacy, twisted. On your neck was the knee of a manipulated public, until you were lifeless, toxic, unhireable, disposable, suffocated. You were shown who is the boss. The football plantation owner's message was clear. Just shut up and play football. If you are black, you felt the knee on your neck, in banks, in courtrooms, on the street, in parks. You felt the knee on the hard floor beside your bed as you pray for the air of liberty and justice, as you plead to God for the safety of your sons and daughters. If you are white, choose. Will the knee be bent in confession and prayer, confession of complicity and silence, confession of egregious history of dehumanizing that which is created in God's image, confession in the suffocating absence of justice? Will the knee be bent to heal our blindness and heal our land? Will we ever pray, forgive us our sins? Will we ever sing over the land of the free and the home of the brave, without blood on our voices and our knees on their neck? Or will the knee be rigid, in silence, in excuses, in defiance, in counterattacks, in disingenuous claims that all lives matter? Will the knee continue to be placed on necks, keeping them in their place, keeping them out of our neighborhoods, keeping them out of power, keeping them handcuffed on the ground, pleading, I can't breathe? Dear God, help me to take the knee in confession. Help me stand for justice and march in solidarity, so that others can simply breathe. Thank you, Pastor Peter, for your words.